Oh, hey guys, Campfacer here. I just want to wish everybody a belated happy Friday the 13th, which was yesterday. I was running around all day. I had no time to do a video. I was going to shoot something yesterday, but here it is, Saturday the 14th. There is a movie from the 80s, a horror film called Saturday the 14th. It's kind of really weird and I don't know. It was cool when I was young, but anyways, I'm going to do another batch of DVD reviews. These are kind of like, again, they're not very popular, but some of my favorites from the 80s, early 90s. So anyways, I'm going to get started with the first one. Stars William Katt. Now he played in Greatest American Hero, that superhero TV show from the 80s. The guy with the blonde curly hair. I met this guy at Comic-Con 2 or 3 years ago, and we were talking about this movie, which is called House. Really, really cool, fun, scary, creepy, creative movie. I ran into him at Comic-Con, and I was chatting with him about when he shot this film. He had his 8-year-old little kid on the set with him. There was no one else to watch his kid, so as he did his parts, he was saying how his kid, some of the scenes he saw some of the scenes and he got really scared and he was freaking out. So he was like, as soon as I get done with these scenes, I'm gonna come back to the hotel. He had somebody drive him get him off the set because it was too scared for his son, and he had to finish the scene. So as soon as he was done, he got in the car and he drove back to the hotel. And he said it was kind of one of those situations where he couldn't just stop, and his kid was freaking out. So that was funny. Anyways, about the movie House, this film is, if I remember correctly, William Katt's, his grandmother died in the house, and he inherited the house, so he went to the house and took it over. And a long time ago, before that even happened, his son was over the house, and he went in the swimming pool and he disappeared. He saw him drowning, and William Katt dove under. His name was Roger Cobbs in the film. Anyways, Roger Cobbs dove under the water and his son disappeared, like he went into a portal or something. And over the years, he was trying to figure out where his son was. So he went back to the house after the grandmother died. He went back to the house and he was trying to figure things out and try to figure out how he could find his son, because he was a writer, and he was a writer, and as he was writing this book in the house by himself, a chain of events were happening, and he kept on seeing things rolling across the floor and this and that, and then it all tied into him trying to find his son. I'm not going to spoil it, but the guy Norm from Cheers was a next door neighbor in the film. There was some really creepy, cool makeup effects in it, and definitely check out House. It was really cool, so check that out. And next we got Flight of the Living Dead. This is a very underrated zombie movie. I really enjoyed it. I don't know too many actors in it. It was definitely lower budget, but it was really cool because the CIA smuggled infected zombie in the back of a commercial flight. And nobody was supposed to know about it. It was back in the luggage area, and somehow it got out, of course. And one by one, they're crossing the ocean. There's nowhere to land, and one by one, they're getting bit and infected on the plane. So from the back of the plane to the front of the plane, they keep blocking certain areas off. And it's one of those films that you're like, oh crap, there's nowhere to go. And it was pretty gory and really fun zombie effects and stuff. So definitely check out Flight of the Living Dead. And the last one stars Crispin Glover, Keanu Reeves, and Dennis Hopper. This is a movie from the 80s. Not too many people know about it, or maybe you do, maybe you don't. Sorry I'm talking so fast. I only have so much battery life on my phone I'm using. So this movie is not a horror movie at all, but it's a very good drama of somebody, spoiler alert, somebody that dies. One of their friends, they find this girl dead down near the river. It's called River's Edge. This was very graphic. A lot of you know, nudity, swearing, like rated R. You know, definitely don't let your kids watch this movie. Crispin Glover played a really dramatic, like emotional scene, like part in the film. Really good. Crispin Glover played in Friday the 13th Part 4. He definitely had a really good role in that movie too. Keanu Reeves did, like, he played that kind of like dumb punk, like, oh, I'm not gonna let this happen to my friends. And Crispin Glover was his friend, but what happened was they found a body down near the river, and they were all trying to cover up. Like, they found out who did it. One of their friends did it, and he was sorry, but then they didn't want him to go to jail. And Crispin Glover was trying to, like, keep everybody out of, like, you know, don't call the cops. And he was like flipping out, like, don't fuck with them. And he was just like flipping out. You guys definitely got to check out this movie. It's really good. It's called River's Edge. So, anyways, that's a wrap. My battery's probably already dead. I'm talking to a phone for whatever reason. Anyways, happy Friday the 13th. Happy Trader Part 5 Friday the 13th. And next week I'm going to do a really cool video. I'm going to bring you guys on the road. I'm going to go visit my grandparents' old house that burned down years ago, and there's overgrown woods and trees. I'm going to bring you guys over there, and I'm going to talk about the house and how I grew up on the lake. And it's going to be a lot of fun, so definitely check out next weekend. I'll catch you guys later. Keep in touch. Subscribe. Tell all of your friends, please. I need more subscribers. Subscribe. Campfacer. All right? Take it easy, guys. Boom.